Hey netizens, welcome to Digi Labs. This is the 6th video from the RPG Builder tutorial series. Please check out other videos in this tutorial series. The aim is to complete a slice of an RPG game with all the functionalities present in the RPG Builder. The details of those videos are available in the description. If you are interested, please show your support and love by subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. This helps us a lot. With that said, let us continue with our game development journey. In this 6th part, we will start with the creation of our first enemy character. The enemy character setup will be divided into 2 videos. In this video, we will configure the enemy preset with a Synty prefab. Then, we will add the enemy behavior. Finally, we will create an ability with some visual and sound effects. In the next video, we will combine all these settings together and create an actual enemy NPC. We will then spawn that enemy NPC in our scene. To begin with, open the RPG Builder editor. Then, navigate to the AI section and open the preset subsection. Create a new preset here. Give it the name Ghoul Minion. Select an icon. Next, add an enemy prefab that you prefer. I am using a Synty asset from the Horror Mansion pack. I will leave a link in the description. Make sure that the renderer name field is kept empty. Next, add the skeleton override animator controller. This is a default one provided in the RPG Builder. Then, add the proper avatar for your character model. I am choosing the Synty character's avatar. Now, navigate to the collider settings and change the collider radius value to 0.5. Leave all other settings to default. Save the settings. Next, navigate to the behaviors section. Then, create a new behavior by clicking on the new button. Give it a name, Ghoul Minion State. You can give whatever name that you prefer. Next, navigate to the default state setting. Add roaming state into the state field. Then, select the roaming template for template. Next, navigate to the chase settings. Select the chase state. Then, select chase template. This will provide a chasing behavior for the enemy character. Similarly, choose the combat idle state and template. This allows the enemy to enter into a combat idle behavior when it spots the player character. Next, choose the combat state and template. This will provide the combat properties for the enemy. Also, choose the walk backward state and template. Save the settings. We will come back to the abilities settings later. Next, we will create a face ability for our enemy character. For this, we need to create an ability first. Navigate to the combat section. Then, open the abilities subsection. Click on the new button. Give it a name that you like. I'm calling it Ghoul Minion Attack. Give the same name as display name. Then select an icon for it. Next, open the rank setting. Click on the Add Rank button. Here, we will add the first rank for the enemy character. Now, click on the Rank 1 button. Notice that we can see a lot of options available here. We can skip the talent tree and use requirement settings, as this is usually used for the player abilities. Now, open the activation settings. Then, change the activation type to cast. Set the cast time to 0.5. Then, activate the move and cast option. Uncheck the cast bar visible setting. We don't require the enemy character to display the cast duration UI. Leave all other options to default in this setting. If you want to know more about these options, just hover over each and tooltip will be displayed with the information. Next, open the ability type setting. Change the ability mechanic to con. Next, set the range of the con to 5. This calculates the distance at which the con hits the target. Now, set the angle value to 80. Then, change the max hits value to 5. It calculates the maximum amount of units that this ability can hit. Next, activate the option Can Hit Player. Otherwise, the enemy will not deal damage to the player. Then, activate the option Snap to Target on use. This will allow the NPC to rotate towards the target whenever this ability is used. Leave all other settings to default. Next, open the cooldown settings. Set the cooldown value to 3. This will make the enemy cool down for the set time before using this ability again. Then, activate the global cooldown option. It will enable the ability to start the global cooldown value. Save the settings. Next, we will create an attack effect for this ability. For this, open the Effects subsection under Combat. Click on the New button to create a new effect. Then, give it a name and display name as Ghoul Minion Attack. You can give whatever name that you prefer. Now, select an icon for this effect. Next, open the type settings. Set the type as instant damage. Next, click on the Add Rank button under the rank setting. Then, under rank 1, set the damage value as 10. Next, set the health stat to the altered vitality stat so that this effect applies to the health of the target. Set the main damage type as physical. Then, set the custom damage type as slicing damage. This will add this damage on top of the primary damage type. Save the settings. Otherwise, all your changes will be lost. These damage types can be created under Types, Damage Types. More on this will be included in a later video. Leave all other settings as default. Next, we will add a visual effect for this. Click on the Add Visual Effect button. It will be activated on Start. Next, select the Blood Hit Visual Effect template. Save the settings. You can create your own visual effects under Templates, Visual Effects. Notice that there are several default ones provided in the RPG Builder. You can play around with it. Next, navigate back to the Effects subsection. Select the Position Offset value under Visual Effects. Then, set the Y value to 1. Finally, we will add a sound effect. Open the sound settings. Add a new sound. This sound will play at the start of the effect. Then, select the Blood Hit sound effect template. Save the settings. Again, these effects can be created under Templates, Sounds. Next, open the ability that we created earlier under the Abilities subsection. Select the Ghoul effect that we configured. Next, open the Animation section. Click on the Add Animation button. It will play on the start of this ability. Then, select the Melee Attack 1 and 2 sequence animation template. Save the settings. Again, these animation templates can be created under Templates, Animations. It is a really powerful feature in RPG Builder. It will allow different sets of animation to play for different actions, and it can be reused. Next, check the Modify Speed option. Set the speed value to 0.9. This value depends on the speed of your animation clip. So match that accordingly. Finally, we will add a sound to this ability. Click on the Add Sound and select the bear attack sound just for demonstration. You can create your own sound as we discussed before. Save the settings. By this, we have completed the initial setup of the enemy character. In the next video, we will combine all these settings and create the enemy face and the actual enemy NPC. So, to conclude, we created the enemy preset and the behavior. Then, we added an ability for the enemy. Next, we created an attack effect for our enemy's ability. We also added the required visual effect and also the sound effect. Then, we added the animations required for the enemy attack behavior. Thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe and hit the bell icon on our channel and support our initiative. More such content will be made available in the future. Thanks again.